It's okay. Off your mic. It's okay. She off your mic. Like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. This one not the off in mind. Oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. And in the touchlight every corner. Oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. This man not the off in mind, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh.
Hello there. Good afternoon to you. Good morning to you. Good evening to you from wherever you're watching from. So this is a breaking news. So wherever you're watching from, share the broadcast, invite others. I have an update for every one of you today. Okay. So what happened is that the donation that we are doing for Oloye Sunday Igboho, I have an update on that where GoFundMe I've given the reason why we can't continue with the fundraiser. So I'm going to ask again that you should please share the broadcast before we continue. So thank you very much.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ dódódódó. Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ dódódódó. Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one. Maiyegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Thank you so much. Yes, as many people are joining, some people are wondering, is this live or not? Yes, it is. And that is why it is impromptu. It's going to be short, but it's very important. So, number one thing is that last night, after 6 or 7 days of review by GoFundMe, yeah, they finally sent a message that they couldn't let us continue. That in their own book, in their own policy, what we are requesting the fund for is fine. But I mean, sorry, what we are requesting the money for is fine. But in their own policy, it goes against their own policy. Because when they did their review, it's obvious that government of Nigeria, government of Benin Republic are going to be legally dragged to court. Whatever that is, to them, they don't want to get involved. So, and they said something that I actually would like to tell you, and that is, your cause is legitimate. We understand that. But if it was pretty much for something like support, which in other words, if we rearrange our story and our cause for still the same thing, but differently narrated, not like deceitfully, no. The purpose is to help initially, and they understood that. But being so clear and direct is what they feel like is going to put them at the center of this whole thing. So, and like I told every one of you, that the reason why I chose a public platform to raise this fund is because it is the best way to raise a fund of this magnitude where everybody can at least have an open book of who give what and from where. It is also it's also an open book for even those who are not even donating, including those who are probably doubting what we can do. It is an open book to show our capability, our seriousness, and we did that. But some people are advising me, Maiyegun, this matter is serious. We need to get a bank account. We need to get this, and I'm like, no. That is taking it too far now. What we want to do on Maiyegun's Diary Politico and the Yorubas in diaspora through Maiyegun's Diary Politico is called an intervention, and that is why I don't want any collusion. And also to say this again, right? Everyone who contributed every penny towards that fundraiser, have received their money back. That is one thing. Another reason why I choose GoFundMe. If they say no, your money is not lost. Your money is back into your bank, and people have been messaging me, Maiyegun, what happened? I just received an email. I just received my money back in my bank. I just received my bank money back. What happened? My donation is back. What's going on? What are we going to do? That is one perfect reason why. Also, so another reason why I chose GoFundMe. It is open. It is transparent. It is traceable. It is refundable. Not only that, if the donation, the fundraiser is cancelled, not only that you get your money back, even if the fundraiser is never cancelled, if you change your mind donating, you can go back there and cancel your donation and get your money back. It is so straightforward like that. And to me and my friends on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, we did prove something. That we are not just all talk, no action. Yeah, people, if you receive your money back, you can drop it in the comments. 208 donors receive their money back, every penny of it. I don't know if they refund your charges, because I don't know if they charged you when you make donation. I'm not sure of that. But at least you got your money back. That is the confidence I want to build in people. That if you want to send your money, you must be able to follow it. We have other options, of course. We have other options better than, other options than GoFundMe. But they are not as open as GoFundMe. I know my friends trust me. Yes, they do. And I'm not by any inch willing to betray that. But now, I'm being boxed to the corner in order to compromise my own kind of principle in this regard. Because at this point, when openness is threatened, yeah, then being discreet will be next. And then that would then come to the name Maiyegun. Are you sure that's how much he actually received? People have what do you call it? you all have, I don't know if you still have it, but if you read the video, if you read the caption or description right now, you will see the address, the BTC, the Bitcoin address. We have that, but that is discreet. It simply means you don't know the donor. You don't know how much they donated until I tell you. Do you understand that? We always have that option. I have my PayPal or Maiyegun's Diary Politico that raised over $1,500 for a fan on this platform. My PayPal. But it simply means I will know the donors. And I will be the only one to tell you how much they donated. Do you see where I'm beginning to feel like I am being boxed to the corner now? It's like saying, Diaspora said, Maiyegun, let's do something. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. But let's do it transparently. Yes, there will be questions. There will be people with concerns. There will be people with suspicion and all of that, of course. But let's do it transparent enough that we can, at least all of us can have enough peace of mind and say, yeah, at least I saw that. But if that is now being kind of threatened, then being discreet will be next. Being discreet means, one, I either go into partnership with some people. They will say, people you trust. Who do I trust? My friends on social media. Let us go and join hands and open an account to raise money for Sunday Igboho. That is me being dragged further into things that are not mine. That is not my way. Or, okay, Maiyegun, we trust you. We can use your own platform to raise the fund. That too is also putting me in the fix. That's what I said. That is why I said that I am currently at the corner, but I'm not the kind that shy away. I'm not going to shy away. But I'm going to throw it open to everybody. These are our options as we speak. Yes, I have friends who reach out to me every now and then through my different donation platforms. That's for me. When I open my platforms and I see, oh, Maiyegun, well done for the job. Well, I really appreciate you. I just want to say thank you. Take this. I get that all the time. Well, I do get that, but not all the time. They are for me. They are mine. So having to put them forward to raise something this big, then that can be my own decision. Yes, we want to help. And what we want to do is called intervention. An organization can come together and present to us a unified account. I don't have any special interest in this other than for an innocent man to be free, just same way you feel. It's the same way I feel. Same way you put your money towards the fundraiser, it's the same way I put mine. The same way you got your refund, it's the same way I got mine. So it is nothing that has nothing to do with special interest. But what I won't do is that force myself going into an arrangement that I have never done. No, I won't. But I can do one thing. If we have, for example, Ilana Odua, UK, if all of you agree with me, yeah, if they present to us a unified account, I, Maiyegun, will present that to you. If you all agree, the other option we have is that they are so discreet, which means apart from this GoFundMe, there is no way we can do this public. But I have my own way of doing things public. I actually enjoy it. When people donate money through my PayPal, yeah, I love sharing the balance and all of that for those who have been following me on Maiyegun General Politico for some time. So our options are opened. The only one that I have control over now, it is that Bitcoin, BTC. I don't know how it works 100%. I'm still working behind the scene to see that even if you don't have a Bitcoin account, can you make a donation through via your credit card, debit card, via a link that will eventually come to the address? When I figure that out, I will recommend it. So the bottom line is this. GoFundMe feels like we are trying to raise funds as a nation, Yoruba nation, which is people who are trying to break away from Nigeria. And by so doing, using their platform to raise that amount of money is going to put them at the center of it, and it is against their policy. Nobody reported our fundraiser. Okay? That is one reason I want to also say to you. Our fundraiser was never reported by anybody, and do not join anybody saying, oh, they are the government. I told you. You told nothing because you know nothing. So I went through all their policy. I was like, oh, damn it. I think it makes sense now. No, it did make sense. What we're going to do then is just to improvise. We want to be open as we can. But it seems that that being open, we have to redesign it. But without being delayed or being held back, we have alternatives. That alternative is now open to you. Just like the last time when we discussed this, I threw it open to everybody. I said, should we go in and intervene? And you said, yes, let's do it. I said, okay, give me a minute. Let me talk to the man at the center of it all. Then I managed to contact and reach out to him. He agreed. He said, go ahead. That was when I came back to all of you. And I told you, this is how we are going to do it. And within 14 hours, you, my great friends, the friends of Igboho, you, the great sons and daughters of Yoruba land, you Omoluabis, all over the world, you silent watchers, secret admirers, and then, behind the scene crowd that people don't see. You shocked them, and you raised nearly 9 million naira in 14 hours. That is called commitment. That is to say, yes, we will do it. Maiyegun, yes, we'll do it, but let us do it right. That's what I want. We will do it right. So, it is open. I am not going to decide. Somebody is saying that, why can't we just trust Ilanomo Odua? Of course, we trust them. Eventually, you see, the money we wanted to raise earlier, if everything went well, we will still have to pay the lawyers through Ilano Odua UK. That will require some level of trust to do, if you ask me. That is called trust. And trust is something you build. If you want people to trust you, then you have to trust them. People break trust, of course. But until that happens, you can't hold people for what others have done. So to say, you get what I mean now? So all of this whole thing requires cooperation, collaboration, and every way we can be of help to ourselves, of course. So it requires trust. So I am making our options open. I don't want our options kind of rigid or kind of, you don't plan them already. People say a lot, but I believe that the majority of us who are focused enough on what we want and how we are going to get what we want, we have shown that we have the capacity to raise the money. Yes, we have shown that we have the capacity. If we want to raise the 50 million naira, we can raise it. If we want to raise 100 million naira, we can raise it. Yes, we can. But our options of raising the fund is now going to be divided. Let me put it that way. If I am going to continue to use my platform for this, like we said, like use your platform, Maiyegun, raise the money, then I'm going to recommend I'm going to recommend the PayPal. I'm going to recommend what's the other one? This one with, let me check it. It's on my app. There is this other one. Cash App. I'm going to recommend that. There is a donor box. Yeah. And then there is this BTC. Now, the advantage of all of this is that, except for BTC, that you can't really know who donated and how much. And good enough. I have all this, like I told you, I have this on my own computer. Yeah. So I can check, even if I don't know much about BTC. I can check, and I opened this specifically for the fundraiser for Oloye Sunday Igboho. Remember that. So let me see if I can share the screen with you. Now, this is what the BTC looks like. And same way, I can also open my PayPal right here and at the same time share you the balance. Same thing the GoFundMe would do, but it will require a hell of a trust, which I already earn anyway. I'm not worried about the trust I have doing this. But at the same time, if we are going to have a detour, I'm going to need your consent to proceed as well, which is what we're going to possibly discuss later tonight. Okay. Now, this is the one donation, one BTC donation I got, right? It says if I want to change it to US dollars. Let me see if you can see that on your screen. Can you? Now, this is the Bitcoin, all right? So when it came in and I decided to convert it to US dollars, it says here that we have $6.46. Are you with me? Now, the advantage of it is that it is on my system here. Same thing with my PayPal. Now, we can have our charts and sit down here and say, let's raise funds. How much are we, where are we at now? Do you get what I mean now? I can do that. But at the same time, when we finally reach what we want, we still have to work with Ilanomo Odua. I know people have their reservations and all of that about this, but like I told you, if this is about Oloye Sunday Igboho, if this is about the Yoruba, the Yoruba nation activists and all of them, yeah, then we must learn how to trust and work with others. Carefully, of course. You know what I mean? Everybody has a name to protect. There are people who have names to protect, indeed. And money is actually not what will make them break. I am one of them, and this is why I would rather throw our options open than to come here unilaterally and say, oh, and remember this, our effort is called intervention. It is not a takeover. We have no plan to take, to take the fight from those who have been fighting it. What we are intervening is that we want it done differently this time around, with result. And that is not too much to ask for. So, talking about transparency, this is where we are, and this is why you got your money back after you donated a week ago. So normally I would take calls, but I've got a quick run to make. I just decided to drop this here for everyone who is kind of surprised that they got their money back after they donated, and to so many people who have been trying to also donate and make this happen. Yeah. We have taken off the link and everyone has gotten their money back. So if whatever we decide to do tonight, I will be back on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. If you have the chance of joining me, remember this, it's going to be the main conversation tonight. And I'm going to open the line from the word go. Immediately I turn on the camera, I'm turning on the phone too. So we'll start the conversation around it. Whatever we agree on tonight, should we go with option A? Let's talk to Ilanomo Odua to give us a unified account. It is a registered account a registered organization here in the UK. We know their handlers, we know them, right? So should we ask them to provide us a unified account here in the UK or anyone they have control over? And we can present that to everybody and we can send in our donation and they can tell us when we have reached or which mark we have reached. Oh, we've got to 10,000, all that stuff. Or we should continue to use the open platform that are traceable digitally. The option is open. Or other things that I'm not probably thinking about now, okay? Tonight, you can always make all those suggestions, okay? Whatever we agree on by tomorrow morning, yeah? we'll fire on that as well. Thank you very much for your time. And again, there is no cause for alarm. This cause is still on course. This campaign is on course. We will get it and we will donate and we will raise the money. When we raise the money, we will raise the team that we believe that are firebrand enough to drag not just Nigeria, to drag Benin Republic out of their hellhole like never before. That's the plan. And it is an act of good gesture to save an innocent man from the gulag. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you later tonight.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Igbó nìna kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí fa. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Òkúra olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀